we go again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strompcast. It is another episode and another victory in the Champions League for Rui Borges and the boys. But before we get into speaking about that, let me introduce you to my co-host. First up, we got Danny. How are you doing today, man?
Life is excellent right now. Growing up in this part of the world, I could have easily been a Liverpool fan. I could have convinced myself that's the team I loved. But luckily, I really went with my heart over my head. And while they're getting thumped at home, we're playing Tiki Tashka against a team that should have beaten the Tiki Taka's original. I don't know what I'm trying to phrase that sentence of, but they could have beat Barcelona last time on the UCL, but they couldn't beat Tiki Tashka. Life is good, boys. 8th in the Champions League, I think.
Stop the count.
Insane. Amongst the elite. No shock though, no surprise.
We still have PSG and Bayern to play, so let's.
Buddy, I'll say what I told my dad maybe 5 minutes ago. We're winning those games.
Okay.
Anyways,
heard here first.
Go on to the next person.
I don't know that I agree with that one either. I'm with you, Sam.
And we've got Rich. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. I apologize to all the headphone users for any echo. I'm in my new house, and I'm just coming to you from a real big empty right now. There is just tools. It is the saddest setup. I'm on a table. There's a box. There's another box. There's a shop vac and like some tools and one chair. It is the saddest setup you've ever seen. But
perfect setup for a wrestling match. Also, let me just say.
Oh hell yeah! I got a ladder. I got a ladder. Yeah, basically, honestly, not far off. That's the sad part. Like I'm missing the case of beer. That's literally it. Like it is just a lot of nonsense. I got a ladder, so yeah, optimal wrestling setup. I just looked, I saw the ladder.
Tables,
so, yeah.
chairs, ladders.
We're ready to go. But yeah, I'm good. Big 3-0 win today. Big hit in the predictions for all of us today. Some more than others. We'll get to that. But yeah, I'm happy. 3-0 win. Could have been more. Could have been like 4 or 5 at one point. But we take it.
Yeah, most definitely. But make sure you follow all things Alvalade on all social media and podcast platforms. Let's get on to the game, which was a 3-0 win against Club Brugge. But like Richard said, probably should have been 5 or 6. But before we get into the game, I'll read the lineup as followed. Rui Silva in goal. Fresneda, Diamonde, Inacio, Maxi, Kenda, Simoes, Trincao, Hjulmand, Jenny, Suarez, Morita, Allison, Blopper, Rice, and Rodrigo Ribeiro off the bench. Danny, I'll start with you. What are your overall thoughts on this game?
Bro, from minute 1 to minute 90, I think we were on it. I think they only had one shot on target all game. Maybe they had like a bit more possession. I think it was like 54 or something to 46. But yeah, from minute 1 to minute 90, the boys were on it. Really wanted to win this game. I know a few of them didn't play for international break, like Trincão, for example. But most of them did, actually, now that I think of it. Maybe Simões was the only one that didn't play over international break. But that international break seemed to have actually come in a good time because the squad seems refreshed. I mean, we were on it, like I said, from minute 1 to minute 90. I thought Trincão had a fabulous game. Suarez, like Richard alluded to, we could have won 4 or 5-0. I mean, Suarez is kind of through on net. Gets past the keeper. And watching it live, I thought this fucker.
I thought it was in. I was like, oh,
I thought it was. I was. He should have made. Like it should have.
It should have been. It should have been.
I was cussing him out. Like this guy just scored a banger in the first half, and he's through on goal and he hits the post. Like, how do you completely miss that? Then looking at the replay, you see that the defender kind of cuts it, and then he still sticks his foot out. So it's still a decent effort, I guess, in that case. But should have done better there. But nonetheless, I mean, I thought Suarez had a fantastic game as well. Jenny. Always up for a big game, Jenny. always looking to stun on these hosts. First goal, is that where his assist comes from? Because the first goal, it was technically a shot, and then Kenda just taps it in.
Yeah,
They might still count that as an assist, like the hockey assist, I think. Yeah.
Or it's Trincão's, but I can't remember now. Or no, it wasn't Suarez. No, it was Suarez's. You know what? It was Suarez's. Because Suarez, he played him in space. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, Jenny had a great game. Kenda just tucked that shot in. Pretty hard technique if you think about it too. Like his back is towards goal to perfectly turn his body to just shoot straight. Great goal from Kenda. But Kenda also was just up and down the pitch, constantly causing trouble, helping out on defense. Trincão with a banger. The Suarez goal, like I mentioned, beautiful. Able to chip it over the keeper. I thought he was going to fuck that one up, actually. But yeah, that just goes to show the type of player Suarez is. And because, you know, he can score a banger like that, but he can also fluff a chance in the second when it seemed easier to be done, right? So a bit frustrating, but you know, I love Luis Suarez so far. So I'm not gonna be the negative Nelly that I normally am here. Not today, at least. Only other thing I wanted to really mention here is this game could have been different. Could have been different if Hillman got the red. I do agree with VAR. I also am okay if that stands, if I'm being honest with you, because his foot is high, but the defender does come in afterwards. I'm with the VAR decision. I agree with it. Like his foot's already in the air, and that's when the defender comes in with his head.
For me, though, it's a 50-50. Hillman goes in, and as soon as he gets the ball first, he pulls his foot straight back. So you could argue, fair enough, it's a high foot. To be honest, I don't even think it's a yellow card. I barely think it's a foul. If anything, the guy makes contact with Hillman, not the other way around.
I agree. I need to really understand the rule towards high foot, right?
Yeah.
Like to really like fully say if it is a red or not. But I'm with you there. Like if it's a red card, like I would understand if it's a red card. If it's not a red card, it can't be a yellow. You know what I mean? Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. But also fair play to Hillman because he was playing with the yellow. This happened in like the 10th minute, I think, and he was playing with the yellow the entire game, but he was still not shy to go in on tackles. He was still not shy to, you know, do all of that. I've actually never seen Hillman try to like push play up as much as I have like this game. This game, he was trying to dangle some guys in like the first half. We were really feeling it this game. And also one more thing, and then I'm going to just quickly get on to Rui Borges and the Rui Borges out brigade really quick. But Fresneda, you're on your way to an apology. It wasn't a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination. There was also a moment in the game where you backheeled it to absolutely nobody that they could have countered us. Don't get me wrong.
And then claimed he got fouled.
Fucking hell. But you know what? Fair play. Like he's starting to grow into the player that we're expecting of him. He's still a liability defensively, but this game, at least, there wasn't too much to complain about. Maybe one or two chances. But yeah, I mean, keep up the good work, I guess, because clearly Vaj can't grab his opportunities. To the Rui Borges out brigade, I need to hear you guys loud and clear right now. You guys were I don't know, impatient, or you guys were results oriented, but wanting to absolutely bypass some of the the passages in play, especially our attacking passages. Again, this is another. What's the XG? I'm surprised the XG is only 1.8. I thought it was going to be a lot more. Like I said, I think we had like 18 chances and like 8 or 9 of them on target to their 7 chances with 1 on target. I don't remember a Sporting team with this attacking prowess. If players finish their chances, we win most games, if not all games. So, I mean, yeah, it's easy to speak now, but I was speaking when we were in this quote unquote poor form with, you know, drawing to a last minute penalty in Brugge and not winning the big Porto and Benfica and Napoli games. You know what I'm saying? So, I need to hear you guys loud and clear now. Where are you guys at? It's been a minute. Rui Borges, Tiki Tashka forever, buddy, until I get fed up with it too, actually. But Tiki Tashka forever, buddy. And that's all I got to say. We're winning the Champions League, boys. That's how I feel tonight.
We said this last year.
But last year I said if Ruben Amorim doesn't leave, we'd win the Champions League.
I'm just saying Liverpool might be without a manager in a minute. So Maybe Uri Borsch is the next one to go.
Artist lot to Sporting confirmed.
That's fact, actually. I mean, he was already linked to fucking Wolves.
Look,
Like,
make no mistake about it. I am ready to be hurt again. I'm ready to hurt again.
Can they just take Farioli and leave Sporting alone?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
big facts.
Go on, Richard. What were your thoughts on this game?
I'm gonna try not to echo Danny too much, but yeah, I loved Luis Suarez's game. He has a goal and assist. Should probably have another goal at least. Trincao was his usual, just phenomenal self. Jenny was good. It wasn't a frustrating Jenny game. We got a good Jenny game this week. He wasn't just dribbling into guys and not knowing how to cross, which was good. He actually gets the assist. And then a big Kenda game, who he's just been on fucking smoke, it feels like, for the last who knows how long. Goal and assist from him. I thought Maxi actually had a really good game as well. Fresneda actually looked okay. I actually have no real criticism of Fresneda this game. He actually looked crazy, like sicko mode on the international break for the Spanish juniors. So maybe a bit of that confidence is kind of coming to him now at club level. It'd be nice. Like he completed a sick cross for a goal, and we all went, "What? What is this?" Couldn't believe it. But yeah, happy to see him have a good game. It really felt like we dominated like long stretch this game. Like I think outside of maybe one or two stretches in the second half, like where Bruges really pinned us down when it was still 2-0. And they almost made it 2-1. They had like one guy miss a wide open net. I forget who it was. Probably lucky, because if he scores to make it 2-1, this might be a much different result all of a sudden. No real outstanding notes. Everybody off the bench was bang average. Like Morita was average. Allison didn't really have much time to be super sub, but he didn't really need to be. They were up at that point. Pleasantly surprised to see Blapa in the Champions League squad, but not upset. Good for him. How old is he? He's what, 18, that kid?
18, yeah.
He almost scored, and in the one, Ribeiro, horrible pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blapa might have actually killed the goalkeeper. Do we know what's going?
I don't know if you watched like the post-game interview when Trincao was doing his interview. They were just wheeling the goalkeeper off like in a stretch behind him.
He fucking annihilated that keeper.
He could have easily broken his rib though, low key, because he right in his torso. So.
Yeah, it looked like where the impact is, and like just even on the slow mo when you see it, it's like, oh, he's gonna feel that for a couple days at least.
In Portuguese, when they talk about partir os rins, they really mean like, which is like breaking his liver, if I'm not mistaken, or breaking his kidneys. They really mean like it's like juking a guy out.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean this, Blapa. Like,
doesn't mean this, brother. Yeah, he might have murdered that guy. Well, we might see. He might be another international criminal on our team before it's all said and done. I was very pleasantly surprised and happy to see him in the team. And yeah, he almost gets the goal there, which would have been sick. And yeah, no notes on Matheus Reis and Rodrigo Ribeiro, other than Rodrigo Ribeiro made a kind of shitty pass. Like, that's my note. That's my notes on the subs. No real big standing names. Ignacio was fine. He made a couple like boneheaded decisions, but like he's been kind of known to be doing that lately. Simoes was bang average. I like Diomande as well in the back. Yeah, it was a very complete game, and this was a game again they needed to win because they're two. Oh my god, we play these fucking all-star killer team. The Monstars are coming up.
Charmin.
Soft like porridge.
Soft like porridge. Soft like Charmin.
Charmin Ultra Soft. That's what he's saying here.
In the space of a week, we play like Benfica and I think Bayern straight up after.
Good lord.
Benfica away, and I think Bayern away.
I'm just saying the last time we had to play Benfica and Bayern in the same week was in 2009. We beat Benfica.
Okay.
We didn't beat Bayern. Not even.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
As well.
I'll take it too. But listen, I think Maranhense might be more of a challenge than those two bozos, if you ask me.
Oh, this guy.
I'm just kidding. Karma.
This guy.
These are jokes, Karma.
This guy
These are jokes.
You're
I'm going to see this
farming.
clip on TikTok in like 2 weeks'
know.
time.
In like a week and a
Sucks.
half, 2 weeks. It's just gonna be caption Rip Bozo on the caption.
Oh man, Tiki Tashka against Park the Bus, I guess.
Fuck. Yeah, this is your clip farming, and it could backfire so wrong so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No other notes. Like I'm very happy with the result. Very happy with the overall flow of the game. No real complaints for me on this one.
Yeah. This game for me, the human sending off gave me flashbacks to Schalke in 2014, 15.
Yeah.
I want to say. I'm like, thank God VAR exists. I have my issues with it, but thank God for stuff like that, because how the referee thinks that's a red card anyway is beyond me. I know we discussed it briefly, but yeah, to me it's just not even a foul really. If you want to give a foul, fair enough. It's not a card, I don't think. It's not a red, definitely not a yellow. So it is what it is. Like you said, Hjulmand played 90 minutes on a yellow. When I saw Marita warming up, I was like, yeah, good idea, bring Hjulmand off. And then I saw Simoes come off, I was like, oof. Risky. I think it was only 2-0 by that point as well. So like quite risky, 2-0, still quite a dangerous lead, but worked out in the end. Inacio in the first half, I could say maybe the first 20 minutes, was very shaky for me. Gave the ball away a few times. One, I'm pretty sure either in his own half or his own box, or maybe just outside. He improved massively over the stretch of the game, but there's just something about him this season, man, that maybe because it's a 4-back instead of a 5-back, it just is a bit off for me. But that being said, Diamonde coming back is so good. Like the games he was not in, you could tell we are just a completely different team. Every mistake that was made today was cleaned up by Diamonde. And there was quite a few, not as many as we've seen, but Club Brugge luckily won that clinical, because there was a few mistakes from Fresneda, and then later on in the second half as well from other players that caused them to have chances. But luckily they weren't clinical at all. I think Richard mentioned the one chance they had pretty much through on goal. All he has to do is hit it past Rui Silva and completely scuffs it. So yeah. If that's against Bayern Munich or PSG, we're in trouble, because they're not missing those shots.
Harry Kane? Who's that guy?
European Golden Boot winner.
European Schmurropean, bro. I've never heard of the guy.
Did he score against us when we played Tottenham in the Champions League? Because I know they didn't score in the first half. Did he score in the second?
Was he the one that got the one?
I know he got I think he got this, like the one that was offside as well, right? That was offside in the second leg.
He might have. I don't. Look, this is like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
I just remember Artur. I don't even know who scored our first.
Paulinho. It's in the intro.
Hey man,
it's in the intro to the show.
Oh, all of a sudden now the 3 years doesn't matter, bro. Come on, man.
I remember that because
my
it's in
intro
the
wasn't playing this time, bro.
I remember that because it's in the intro every week we film. That's why I know.
Hey. All of a sudden. I smoked a lot of weed and drank a lot of beers in my 20s, man.
Perma-fried.
Yeah, a really good overall team performance. Every single one of them I thought was fantastic. There wasn't anyone I thought was a negative starting wise. I thought, we mentioned Fresneda, probably his best game in a Sporting shirt. One of them maybe, if not up there. I was actually really impressed at how many fouls he won. Yeah. He got kicked about this game, like quite a lot. And Club Brugge were quite physical too, so I'll give him credit. And Maxi Ruja, man, so good. Every single tackle, every single aerial duel was there. And I will give a shout out to another guy who I said maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, never wins any aerial duels. He's scared to go in for tackles. Trincao today, winning almost every single tackle, running every single minute. And I thought, last few games, Trincao haven't been the best. This game was, I think, his best in the last 5.
I honestly think it's like an exhaustion thing, because the other games, like, he did seem tired, as opposed to today. Like, he's winning headers. He's like really pressing. Then of course, attacking wise, I think Tincong is always good for it, right? Most games he's always good for it. At least he'll have a moment or two. But this game, of course, against Marinhas is different. Like obviously he's never good there, but this game he was really on it today.
Yeah, I think as well he's quite good in the big environments. Maybe not big matches, so to speak, but in Champions League, I always think Trincao will be there to do something special. So I'll give him credit for that. And Simoes as well, a 5.2. I disagree with. He is so good. Like, it's crazy how good he is. He reminds me of how Mateus Nunes was for Ruben Amorim, sort of the way he carries the ball up the pitch. It's quite similar physicality as well, similar build. Probably more technical, I'd say, than João Simoes right now. So, João Simoes, what a player. And yeah, you mentioned Jenny Kenda. I do want to talk about Suarez a little bit, because I think in terms of link-up play, how he is with his back to goal, in terms of passing, I think in that aspect, he's better than Gyökeres was for those metrics. But in front of goal, man, the first goal is a fantastic finish.
Yeah.
Over the keeper, like, so good.
It's a striker's goal. It's picture perfect. It's what they teach you in training.
But the second one where he hit the post, I tweeted it. That sums him up, because he was score the most difficult chances.
I was screaming at him to just shoot the ball the whole time. I'm like, you're there, just shoot. And then when he finally shot was when the defender cut in. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you didn't need to step over. You just had to put it in the net.
Yeah.
That's the clip. Just put it in the net. Wow. Come on.
But I remember, like, the games against Casapia, I think it was the first game of the season. He had 8 shots and like 4 on target and scored, I think, maybe once or twice. And it's just like, he's so good, but he does not have any, like, he's not a good clinical finisher. And, as long as he scores one and, we win the game, that's fine.
Cool. Yeah.
But there are going to be a few times where he's going to score one and maybe we need 2 or 3. And he does get the chances, but he just can't do it. I really don't know what it is, if it's a confidence thing or if maybe he's just inconsistent finisher. But yeah, I really do like him as a player. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, everything else are like 10 out of 10 for me, what he's able to bring to the game.
He's a slightly more physical and faster Paulinho in a sense.
Yes, I 100%.
I mean, is it crazy to say I might trust Paulinho a bit more in front of goal than Suarez? There's also another opportunity where Suarez, and I'm not saying he didn't do well in this opportunity. I thought he did well, but it's him, Trincão's on the right, and I don't know if it's like a 3-on-2 or like a 3-on-3, but he's pushing the ball forward. He's like faking that he's going to pass. He's faking that he's going to shoot. And then eventually he waits for the defender to bite that he thinks it's going to Trincão, and he ends up getting the shot off. And it's not enough. Like, I can't remember if it went for a corner or not, but I just remember thinking like, oh, what, like, come on, man. Like, great play. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was probably the right thing to do. Maybe releasing the ball sooner might've been the right thing to do to Trincão, but okay, you got the shot off, but it has to be better. You have to, score that. You have to be more clinical. And again, maybe you're right. Maybe we're spoiled because we did have Gyökeres for 2 years, just fucking scoring goals for fun. But man, for a player of his quality, if he had that finishing ability, he wouldn't be at Sporting.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have been playing second division last year either. He would have been, somewhere on the top of Spain right now. So
yeah, agreed. The only other thing sort of say regarding the substitutes, Morita was killing me, man. There are 2 times, I think it's both Alisson, both times. No, one Alisson, one Blopper. Gives the ball, and he takes like 5 extra touches, gives it to Blopper. Now Blopper's offside because he made the great run, but Morita took like an extra year to pass the ball. And with Alisson, it was the same. I think the ball did end up going to Alisson anyway, but it's like Alisson makes the run, give it, and Morita's just so slow with it, and it really frustrated me because I think Simoes and Hjulmand are both making that pass straight away. So that was frustrating. And Alisson I thought was okay, but as much as he, of course, is a young guy, that Blopper cameo is one of the worst I've ever seen.
It was horrible.
So bad.
He gave the ball away like 3 times to like
in the exact same position. In the exact same position both times. And it was, to be fair, great passes to Club Brugge forward. But, man, he was killing me. And lucky, he's young and, he came on, the game was wrapped up, it's fine. But like I said before, if that's against a Bayern or a PSG, I don't think he'd be on the pitch.
I don't think he'd play
PSG.
Yeah.
But
no, God, no.
But just like...
Maybe.
Yeah,
we might be crazy enough, bro. Fucking hell, we had.
He might be like,
he did play the Bast in midfield last season, or Felissimo and shit like that. So maybe
Professor, as he was known, Felicis.
But anyway, sorry, Sam.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Blopper cameo was bad, and to be fair, it was bad, but he nearly scored. And we mentioned about the through ball. His legs are so long. Like
he's a lanky boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a lanky boy.
If you're Club Brugge and you're watching and you see him coming on, you're like, why are they bringing on a centre back for? Like, this guy's like 6'2", lanky. No, he's a winger and he's quick as well.
He's like Peter Crouch almost, for lack of a better term, like just a gangly striker.
Facts, yeah. But I was looking at the replay after the game of the sort of tackle shot at the end. If that was anyone else with normal sized legs, the keeper's walking out fine. Yeah. Because Blopper's legs are so long, he may have just killed a man. So, but fair enough, I suppose.
R.I.P.
As a wise man once said, the game's the game.
Facts, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to see youngsters coming on, and it's weird how Rodrigo Ribeiro is still a youngster, even though he made his debut like nearly 5 years ago now, or 4 years ago now.
How old is he now?
I think he's like 21.
20,
yeah. So he made his debut when he was 70, 6. We might have even been 16 actually. But feels weird to say that he's still a youngster, but with passing like that, I can sort of see why. And I mean, we'll get on to the Taça Portugal game as well. I can see why he's not really made that leap as of yet. But yeah, who are your guys man in the match? Richard, I'll start with you.
I'm gonna give it to Kanda. I could give it to him or Suarez. I'll give it to Kanda. Just because I like him.
That's it. Fair enough. Danny,
not that I don't like Luis Suarez, but I like Kanda.
Yeah.
Sorry, Suarez, in case you're watching.
Yeah, sorry, Suarez. Because I was going to do the same.
You can do the same. No judgment.
Or even Trincão. I'm thinking even debating Trincão. Ribeiro is 20, by the way. 20. But he's been around for like 2-3 years or 3-4 years now. So I'm going to give my man of the match to fuck it. I'll agree with you, Rich. I'll give it to Kinda. I was going to maybe be different, but I'll give it to Kinda. Sam, say your man of the match. You mentioned the point, and I want to ask you a question on that point because it was kind of like a news article during the international break.
Yeah.
Go ahead with your man of the match.
Trincão, for the reason I said before, tried to win every ball. Very good, very physical, which is unlike him, and the goal to boot as well. Great performance.
Yeah. Fair. I don't know if we're going to get into this or not, Sam, so sorry if I'm jumping ahead. But you mentioned Morita there, and I want to get both of your opinions, and I'll throw in my own. A lot of talks of, obviously, he's going at the end of the season, or that's at least he doesn't want to renew his contract with us. A lot of talks that we might actually even sell him in January. So we might even get a little profit for it. I'll start with you, Sam. What were your thoughts on Morita? Are you okay with Morita potentially leaving in January?
I love Morita, but I think it's time to go.
It might be time.
But that being said, it is a very long season, so it might be worth keeping him. Like realistically, what we're going to get for a 31-year-old centre midfielder with 6 months left in his contract? What, 2 million at best, 3 at a push? I don't even think that. So I would keep him just for the rest of the season, just because it's such a long season. But if, let's say, an offer of 2 million does come in, sure, why not? If it is, as long as we get another midfielder, or Bragança comes back, for example. If Bragança's fit, then get him gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if Bragança could come back and hit the ground running, I'm more than happy with that. I look at West Ham and I looked at Southampton last season. If we didn't sell Matheus Fernandes, I mean, we could have kicked them to the curb this summer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm with you. If we can use that 2-3 million to go after Amorim from not from Alverca, but from Famalicão. I know we've been linked to the Alverca one. Yeah. But if we can add him from Famalicão or even Gonçalo Sá, I don't know if 2 million will work there, but either one of those two in our midfield would be to replace Morita would be cherry on top of the cake.
Yeah, Richard, the same.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same opinion. Like I really like Morita, but it's probably time, and that's okay. Like it's very tough to. He's very much likes the club. Like I don't think anybody would question that. So it stinks when you see a guy who does genuinely like the club and the fans and stuff who's going to leave. But yeah, if he goes in January, I mean, I'm with Danny. As long as we have someone there to fill in the gap, whether it's Bragança, which I doubt, just because I don't think his injury timeline is going to even kind of allow that. I think the soonest we might see Bragança is maybe April, May, if we're lucky.
They did say around January, February. So maybe we might get lucky. Because I think it was a tear of his MCL, but I don't think it was a full tear or something. I was reading.
So it wasn't as bad as his previous one then on the other knee then, obviously.
Yeah.
Because that one kept him out for like almost a whole year.
It's still a bad injury. Like it will probably affect him as a player.
Dreadful.
Like,
yeah.
He should be back.
Okay. In my mind, I thought it was the exact same as his previous injury on the other knee. So I'm like, he's like, you probably won't see it. You'll be happy to see him at the end of the year.
I think he was lucky in a way. He got it in like February, March last year. So it was like 10 months anyway.
Yeah, it was solidly mid-season last year. So yeah, but yeah, I'm with you. If they have a replacement, if it's a Brugge coming back, if it's they go after another midfielder, or they have a midfielder already in mind that they negotiate with, and that's fine. Otherwise, like if not, I would just keep him and like suck it up and take the loss. Like you're not making profit at this point. You'd be nice to make some money back, yeah. But I mean, it's like you said, Sam, it's a long season, and if you don't have a replacement there for him, like kind of ready to go to kind of jump in somewhat seamlessly, then I wouldn't bother, and I would just suck it up, let him go out on his terms in June.
Yeah,
as he gets ready for a World Cup, and that's also fine by me. Like I've always been a firm believer on this show that you do right by the player, and if that's what he wants to do, then let him.
That's a good point. I don't know if he goes to Japan national team at this current level because he's playing, off the bench.
He might still sneak it, but he still sneaks into call-ups now, though.
I don't think he was called up for the last one, was he?
Was he not?
Maybe because of injury, though. But I also don't know. I don't know Japan that well to like know. Like,
he might still sneak in. Like he's a vet. Like even as just like your requisite old guy, he might sneak in. Like,
but is Endo still at the? Sorry, is Endo still in Liverpool? Because seeing how Liverpool's playing right now, he might get ahead of him.
But no, I'm just thinking if from his perspective, he might be like, in order to stay fit for the World Cup or to get selected, I might need to
I get that.
Another club, which is could see. But
I get that.
But then at the same time, you gotta then like make your mark in this next club too. So that might not be as easy too, right?
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
João Simões did definitely take his spot, at least as of right now. So
yeah, and I'm not upset by that because like João Simões was playing awesome football before his injury last season, right? Like when we had that injury crisis, we're like, oh my god, like we're playing all these guys we've never even heard of, and this guy comes along, he's been awesome, and shit, that guy just got hurt too. What the hell? Like it was just awful. It was such bad luck.
Our injury replacement.
The injury replacement went down through injury. That's like getting Spawn killed. Like, that's ridiculous. So I'm glad to see him playing level. And yeah, I stick by what I said about Morita. If you get an offer, sure, with the contingency that you have a replacement. If not, okay, he goes for free in June anyways. He's given enough, and he's always been a pretty loyal servant to the club. Like, I'm happy to take a bit of a loss.
Yeah. Just as a quick note on that Champions League game, Rui Borges now matched Ruben Amorim's total Champions League wins in a single campaign. Amorim has a record of 3 victories, and Rui Borges has just secured his 3rd win. Still has PSG, Bayern, Athletic Club, and potentially 2 more games after that as well. So, he played more games, to be fair, in a single campaign than Amorim did. So there's that, but still good.
Not up to right now. Right now, he only has 5 games technically, and in the past, it used to be 6.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Good point. Yeah. But we do have another game to reference and to go have a look at, and that was a 3-0 win against Maliense. To be honest, I didn't watch this game. I was at dinner, so I can't say much about this one, but I will read out the lineups as followed. No goal point for this one, so we're using SofaScore. So it was a very much heavily rotated team. Virginia in goal, Mangus, Mateus Reis, Quaresma, Vaginidis, Cochevelli, Morita, Trincao, Alisson Santos, Blopper, Rodrigo Ribeiro. Off the bench, Fresneda, Catamo, Kenda, Flavio Gonzalez, and Luis Suarez. Danny, what were your overall thoughts on this game?
Yeah, to go from a little bit of Blopper, it wasn't criticism. I was telling the truth. He had a bad game against Bruges, or a bad cameo, but he had a great game against Mourinho's. I felt like every pass was almost led to an assist. Blopper. I think Blopper can be a real star in a few years, but we got to give him that time and that grace. And he also needs to put his head down, continue to be humble, and keep working hard. I thought the team played really well, even against Marinhense. We took our chances. We could have probably scored more than 3. Rodrigo Ribeiro could have maybe scored as well. He had like 2 chances with like a back heel. I thought he was going to get one of those at least. But yeah, I thought Rodrigo Ribeiro also played pretty well in this game, but it wasn't anything outstanding either at the same time. Again, like we did mention, he is 20. He's been a wonder kid for a few years now, so he's still young. It's not like he won't reach that potential, but he didn't have like necessarily like an outstanding game this game to make me think the kid's going to be anything above like a Portuguese league player. Rui Borges even had some words, not necessarily directly towards him, but towards just youngsters and big teams in general in Portugal, and how it isn't enough to just say that you want to be a first league player if you're barely getting any minutes. Take the minutes in the B team like he is this season. Take the minutes in like the lower divisions so that you can grow from it and obtain some things over the years to help you out over the years. But yeah, anyways, I thought Trincão had a great game as well. He's a star of the team. He should have a great game. Allison had a pretty good game as well. I thought Kosh did very well again. I thought he played very well defensively, moved the ball very well. It would start ringing the alarm bells, though, if he didn't have a good game this game. Morita, I mean, same thing even with this game. I thought he was very slow on the ball, too. I thought he could have done a lot better. I won't go through everybody. Vaj, should have done better, but I don't think he was as horrible as the timeline was saying. Mungas actually had a pretty good game, in my opinion. And the only other one I wanted to mention here was Mateus Reis. I think he's also in the last year of his contract, or next year will be the last year of his contract.
It's coming up. It's coming up soon.
Yeah, it's one of these.
The rumors that he was going to leave in the summer. Like, it was almost like he was going to go back to Brazil. But then, he got arrested and couldn't leave the country.
Well,
they couldn't extradite him.
To be fair, if we were going to sell him, it would make sense to sell him when he was on like a 5-game ban or whatever it was, right?
Yeah, like you might as well, I guess, just get rid of him.
Yeah, I've always liked Mateus Reis. I've never hid that, but I like Mateus Reis. I like his role on this team, and again, it also depends on what he wants in his career, and I say this saying that I know he's still one of the higher side of the salaries in this team. I would not be upset at all with us renewing Mateus Reis' contract and keeping him for a few more years, because I think we need that veteran presence. And right now, Mateus Reis is sort of our Luis Neto, but who can actually play a lot more. He's getting to that territory, but he can actually play. Like, you can throw him in at left back. I thought it was a few minutes today, but I thought he played even still really well today. You can throw him in at center back, and he's really good at center back as well. And I know he was captain this game as well. So I don't know where we stand with his contract again. If I understand the money's not the greatest, so would he accept a pay cut? I don't know. He can probably easily go back to Brazil and earn more. He could probably even go to Saudi, seeing how much they love Portuguese league players, right? So we'll see what the future holds with him. But I just wanted to give a special mention to Mateus Reis because, what a guy, what a player. In terms of the goals, great goal from Trincão, but it's a third division team. We should have easily walked them through, but we still had to do it because, as you can see, our rivals struggled against a third division team, not even playing at home, playing in a different stadium at Stelu. So you still have to win these games, and we keep it rolling. I think now it's Santa Clara away. So
is that the next? Is that confirmed already for the next round?
Yeah,
we played them last year. I think we played them last year. I think
no. I think it was Taça da Liga last year.
No, we played them in the Taça Portugal as well. I'm pretty sure.
Was it Portugal then? Okay.
I think we played them at the.
Did we play them in Taça? We might have played them in Taça because they got promoted last year, didn't they?
Yeah. I know we played them Taça Portugal, and I think it was at the exact same stage last year, if I'm not mistaken. This is what
maybe then, because it was in and around this time that we played.
Yeah, this will be the
when Ruben Amorim got sacked.
This will be this is the quarterfinals, I think, coming up now. if I'm not mistaken, because this was the round of like 16.
round of 16.
This was the round of 16, I think, that just passed. But yeah, I know we definitely, because we had it went to extra time.
Round 4, which is if that helps.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
So yeah, it is the quarterfinals.
Are you sure you don't remember the goal from 3 years ago, bro? You have such a fucking memory on you, guys.
There's certain I only remember stuff that we do. I don't remember stuff that other teams do.
Yeah, of course. Who cares about the other teams?
Like I could tell you all
Great
the goal
memory.
scores when they beat Benfica 5-3 in the 2008 Taça Portugal semifinal. I couldn't tell you a Benfica goal score if my life depended on it.
Yeah. Damn. Well done. Actually, let me
confirm
this. Did we confirm this?
I mean,
if we played them at the same stage last year.
Oh, I can check that.
Taça Liga. We didn't play. We didn't play Santa Clara. So yeah.
Okay.
It was Taça Portugal.
It was Taça Portugal. I think it was the same stage last year. If it is, that's crazy ball knowledge.
Gil Vicente, Rio.
Oh, it was Gil Vicente.
No, you're right.
It was the round of 16, Danny. You were right. But we did play them in the Taça Portugal.
No, but I was saying I was thinking maybe this was the round of 16.
No. I thought I was like, oh, this is quarterfinals. I think we played them because I know we beat them in extra time last year, but like it was either this round or the quarterfinal round. It was one of the two. So
I really can't see Sporting on this graphic, but
Sofa score, fix your shit.
I think
I can drag it. Sorry, my bad.
Technology.
I know. After this, Benfica play like some third division team next, and Porto play
Famalicão. Benfica play Farense, don't they?
Farense,
Farense,
second division. Sorry. And I know if they win their respective games, they'll face each other in the Taça in the quarters. I guess it would be. So
wow.
I just don't know who we play. I don't know. I don't think it's Brugge though. I think we play like the winner of like Gil Vicente or whoever.
We play the winner of No, it is the winner of.
You're right. Oh no.
Santa Clara. We might play the winner.
It's not right because I know Porto play Benfica. Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
I'll go on.
Sofa. I don't trust Sofa Scores thing. Wikipedia would be a better barometer for this, but
I'm sure.
Either way,
yeah,
we'll figure it out. I'm sure before they change the rules again, where they change format or some stupid shit.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys take it away. That's my thoughts.
I don't have much to add. Like I did watch the game. They kind of struggled a little bit to break them down a bit for the first, and then once they scored, you felt like okay, they're gonna open the floodgates, and they did, but they didn't. I think me and Sam both predicted like ridiculous. I think we both predicted like 7 or 8 goals. I think that was partly just because we wanted to try and point spam, so we just put as many goal scorers as we could. And I think we both got like 1 anyway, so I was like, well, that was useless. It's a waste of time. Here's the bracket. Okay,
yeah,
so
Guimarães
or AVS.
Given how Guimarães has been this season, it could very well be Ops, even though Ops has also been asked.
And then it's Brugge and who? Perafia?
I can't tell. Brugge, Caldas versus Lusitano or Faf.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Benfica and Porto. One of them goes out in the.
One of them's going out in the next round, regardless if they make it that far. Wow, that happened last year. No.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm sidetracked.
Bro,
I'll take your word. Rich, I'll take your word for
every single event.
I'm like, I might know.
I'll take your word for it.
Richard could be like, this happened in 1964. Like,
in 1992, Stump Flibbit scored this goal in the 87th minute.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I have nothing to really add to this game. Like, it was a third division team. It was such a heavily rotated squad that I actually had to change my predictions a minute before kickoff because I realized all the guys I picked to score weren't even on the bench. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta change like half of these dudes that I predicted. Like I had Pot, I had Fortis, I had like all these dudes, like none of them are playing shit. Yeah, it's tough to really say much. Like it's third division. They played like their junior,
and we played at home too.
They were at home. Like
that helps.
Like not. I mean, obviously, I wasn't expecting a big crowd. Not a big crowd. Like, what do you make of a game like this? Like,
yeah,
it was a comfortable 3-0 win. Could have been more, but like at 2-0, you kind of felt like it was done anyways, and it was just like both teams were kind of going through the motions, and you can tell because I decided to just make lunch instead of watch the game at that. Well, I had the game going on and kind of glanced. I'm like, well, nothing's still happening. The ball's still at midfield. So I really didn't. I don't think I missed much in that 10 minutes I was making lunch. So yeah, nothing to really say about this game. Like they played fine. It's their B team. And juniors. They basically played.
And Mangus.
No, and Mangus.
Mangus and 10 more, you know.
Mangus plus 10.
And Trincao for some reason as well.
And Trincao, because Trincao is never allowed to get their game off, apparently.
Nah, bro.
Never again are you allowed, unless you are sick, dying, or dead, you do not get to miss a game.
Well, he was dying last year. He still played every single game.
It doesn't matter. You can be dying
unless
anyways.
you
have to be dead.
Unless you're dead.
And even then, it might be like a weekend at Bernie's sort of thing.
Don't wheel them out on a dolly.
Let me quickly add one more thing that I forgot to say. One more thing that just proves that we're different. We're different fan base. We're just
here it comes.
No, in a good sense.
Okay.
Sense. The banner that we had in the crowd for
I know what you're
Gonçalo Batalha.
Yeah,
a B team captain, never got any minutes at Sporting, or the first team, I should say. Nonetheless, we're still. I mean, I had no idea of the lead up to this game that we were even going to play like an academy player, which isn't all that crazy because I think even in the lower divisions, you'll eventually find like one or two players.
They're always kicking around.
Porto or Benfica, or at the most Brugge, you know what I mean? So
they're always kicking around when they don't make the B
exactly
the B
yeah.
teams, right? Like,
especially if you come from our academies, you're going to be in like a third, second division team, especially in the younger years. For us to have like that ready to go, for us to have like to pay homage to a B team captain, it just goes to show how different we truly are, and it's moments like this that make me really like love the fact that I'm a Sportingista. You know what I mean? It makes me like identify with the fans even more. There's certain things obviously we don't identify with the fans, but more often than not, there's these acts of and as we bring it up, there's these acts that make us different from the rest. Porto do not do this. Benfica do not do this. And they mocked us for years that we only cared about the modalities because we were losing and stuff like that. Well, now we're winning. Now we're dominating. Now we're playing probably the best footy in the country. And we're still paying homage. We're still caring about the modalities. And we're more so now than ever before, even with all the millions that we have, an academy team and a team that, respects the kids and wants the kids to do everything, or wants to give the kids the world, So yeah, class act from our fans, class act from from Gonçalo himself, who had like a good emotional Instagram post maybe a few days after. Wishing the kid all the best moving forward, but class act from us there.
Yeah, like you said, not one we see often from our fans, but good one.
Exactly.
Let's move on to the predictions then, because as Richard said, we all did have a pretty good week. Me and probably Richard, the best in terms of Taça Portugal, getting the win.
Look at the score line. We only got 2 points there. That we picked like 8 different dudes to score. That's ridiculous.
In all fairness, I didn't think Suarez was coming on, so I was like, every single one. I saw Trincao.
I had him. He was one of the ones I had initially. I'm like, I'm gonna take him off. I had Footish. I think I had Pot. I'm like, Pot's hurt. What the fuck am I doing? I was like, I had to change like half my guys.
I completely forgot about the predictions. After the game, I realized it, and I cooked with the next prediction.
You did.
Cooked.
Let's go to it then.
I don't even know how many points it was. Oh, that's it?
Point for the win.
What do you mean that's it? You got all the goal scorers.
I got all the goal scorers. I will admit I did not want us to suffer a goal because of this guy. Those watching at home, it never came across my mind.
He's a liar. He's
lying. He is lying through his teeth.
That the group chat is sacred. There's
that
I
was
never
AI,
thought of conceding a goal. Maybe just a little bit.
How was his
Maybe
evil-
there was
evil
one
twin?
shot on target where that Brugge had that I was like, oh, is it?
You're like,
There was if Blappa was going through on goal, and I was thinking, oh, don't score it, please. Oh,
"Oh, stop the count. Danny was there going, stop the count.
stop the count. No, continue
Yeah,
the count.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? That's
Goalkeeper,
all-
get up.
you
You guys
got-
need to score a goal.
You got all 3 goal scorers, and you were 1 goal
Yeah.
off from getting the 2 bonus points. The 2 bonus points on
Would have
top
been
of
big.
that.
Would have been good.
You would have had a 6-point. You almost had a 6-point week. You were 1 goal off from a 6-point week.
Yeah, but
And then Sam and I both got a goal. So I got 2 goal scorers. Sam got 1, and we both got the result. So here's where it stands. So Sam and I are tied,
Yeah.
and Danny, you
1 point off.
1 point off. You would have gone. You would have got a point up if you got
would've
that
gone
score
top.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm glad Brugge didn't score.
we need the goal. We might need the goal difference in all likelihood. So we need that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
We
you're
need
right,
that
you're right,
goal to not. We needed that goal to not hit.
You're right.
Since we're here, and I think the next game is on Sunday, so we might as well predict
Yeah.
it here as well against
Yeah,
Estrella.
might as well.
I'll go first. Estrella, not awful, but not great.
Yeah.
Bang average this year, if we're being honest.
3-1, Rui Borges. I feel like Jovan will score a free kick or something because it
We always
works
get
that way.
scored. We always get scored. It's like the Matteo Oliveira would go sicko mode every time he
Yeah.
played us with Firenze. He'd just score like a banger every time. I'm like, fuck off.
But
Go
they
away.
actually play Jovan in like centre mid now, so like he's a
That's
Yeah.
crazy work.
midfielder.
Center mid, Giovanni.
He's got the body for it, to be
He's
fair,
actually
bro.
good. He's good,
Now he
yeah.
does, yeah. If you
Yeah.
had told me that like 5 years ago, I would have been like, "You're an idiot. We'll get out of here."
We've also got
I wouldn't have
legend
believed
Renan Ribeiro in goal as well. I'm sure he'll probably have a good game as well, just because it's Renan Ribeiro in goal.
Yeah, he's gonna. So
Yeah.
you're picking 3-1, and it's not. We're gonna like eke out like a 1-0 win.
Yeah,
What do you
probably.
mean? I'm gonna
Uh,
go a little less optimistic. Than
I'll
you
just
would
go with
have
my
been.
goal scorers. 1 sec. So Suarez will go. I think it's an easy one.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go Trincao because I feel like I don't know. I just never feel like he'll score. I don't know. I'll go with Hjulmand. Hjulmand banger
Interesting.
incoming,
Human
I like
banger.
that.
Interesting.
and I'll go. You know what? I'm gonna go own goal because I predicted that for the last game.
Oh, I was gonna fucking do own goal, you piece of shit.
They'll
Don't
eventually
copy
hit.
me, man.
I was gonna do that as well.
You copied me last time as well. I saw it.
I was gonna go. I'm only gonna go 2-1. I'm not as optimistic as you. I think it's gonna be way tighter than that.
We are at home, I think.
At
by the way,
home,
so,
yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Oh, is it at home?
It's at home, yeah.
I still think it's only gonna be 2.
Because we play Benfica
Fair
away.
enough. Fair enough.
I think it might still only be 2-1. I'm gonna go Trincao, even though you didn't.
Ooh.
I don't want to go Suarez. Kind of want to go. I'll go Kanda this game. He's been on a heater. I'll take a chance.
Danny, what about you?
I was just like, so Estrella is in decent form. They tied. to the
Yeah,
final
they're a very
home.
average mid-table team. Like
Casapia 5-3. I remember seeing that game. Lost the
Bro, their right back, Sydney Cabral, is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I agree. I will also. I mean, we're gonna win. In my opinion, I hope we win. I hope I just didn't jinx us there. I'm gonna go with I need points. Give me a 5-0. Fuck it.
Damn. Go on.
I'm gonna say Suarez. I'm gonna say Maxi. Simões. And then I'll do a Trincão embrace.
ooh, getting rowdy here with some of the predictions.
Yeah.
Nice. We should remind Chris. I think he's not done like the last.
Yeah.
Poor Chris, man.
Yeah.
Poor Chris, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
This guy.
But yeah, as the table, I think we mentioned it earlier. But me and Richard tied on points to
This
27.
is a dog fight this year. This is gonna be. This is the close. I think that's the close. The 2 or 3 years we've been doing this. This is the closest it's been at this stage.
I genuinely have a reminder on my phone now
Yeah.
that tells me
Oh,
every
shit.
game, like an hour before that it's about to start. So I'm like,
I've cut it close a couple times. I cut it close today. I had it
Yeah.
like right at kickoff today. Like I've been just busy with the house, so I forgot 1 or 2, and I'm like I can't afford it. Like it's too close to be forgetting this nonsense.
yeah, facts. I don't actually think there's a lot else, I guess we can talk quickly about Ronaldo getting suspended for 3 games.
Retroactive. If he does it again, they'll enforce his 3-game ban, which is so dumb. No offense. That's such a weird.
If that is anyone else, and apart from
if that's anyone else, they have to suck it up and take their 2-game ban.
Oh, I don't understand why it's 3 matches now. Why it's not just 2.
So originally it's supposed to be 2 when you do something like that.
Yeah.
Because he appealed or whatever, they said, we'll take it away, but if you do it again in the next so many games, you're sitting out 3 with no chance to appeal, I think.
The way I understood it was that the appeal process just takes a year. So by this time next year, they're not.
What I gathered from it is he's basically been given like a leniency, like a clemency almost or whatever.
Yeah.
To be like, you're fine, but if you do it again, not only you're going to serve 2 games from that point, you're getting an extra game for being a fuckhead a second time.
But here's my thing. I think that FIFA gave them that because FIFA
wants him at the World Cup. They want him buddy with the dumb dipshit Donnie.
Of course, but I think Ronaldo also did them a favor because Infantino's been twerking for Trump for like the last few months now.
Last couple of years.
Infantino was just like, yo, listen, bro, the Saudi prince is coming to the White House. We need you to go to really push the World Cup on these silly little Americans. So, when you work, you get rewarded. And I think that's what happened. He worked, he got rewarded for it.
I just feel
it would have been nice to not have him for the first game. And if we banged,
they smoked the team.
Maybe, but I'm also not of like the Ronaldo has to come off the bench. I think it's,
game by game.
Game by game. Yeah, I agree.
For me, it's like what needs to happen if he's playing bad, sub him off. Like,
don't go back and keep playing him. Yeah. If he starts and he plays well, great. If he starts and he's dog shit, get him off the pitch like you would any other player. That's where I stand.
Yeah.
Don't keep
I actually
running
do
back.
like Gonzalo Ramos. Like, I know he used Pepe.
I like him too.
I actually quite like him.
I don't even think he played all that well against Armenia. But the thing that pisses me off that wouldn't have happened if Ronaldo was on the pitch. That João Neves goal.
That doesn't happen.
It's Armenia. It could have been fucking prime Buffon in net. Nobody's saving that.
No.
So, but that's not exactly, Rich. That's not happening if Ronaldo's on the field.
No,
Ronaldo's taking that free kick.
He's skying it into the wall.
It's going top bins to the fucking.
It's going out of the study of the Dragão, or it's pinging into one of the jabronis in the wall.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what.
And imagine this, and this is a guy who's been to BMO a million times. BMO Sam is Toronto's stadium that will be for the World Cup.
Right.
There's a side of the pitch. I know it's going to probably be filled in by like stands for the World Cup. There's a side of the pitch that doesn't have stands currently. If Ronaldo was taking that free kick, that shit would be on fucking Lakeshore Boulevard right now.
That shit's gonna fly, Danny. That shit's gonna fly to Lamport Stadium 2 streets over.
Exactly, bro. Especially with the wind down on Lakeshore. You
get a good wind at BMO Field. That shit it's through you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me tell you something about that Canadian freaking Lake Ontario wind.
Especially even in the summer, bro.
I remember going to see Sporting play Juventus there years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like a picture. We drove up, my dad, my grandfather, picture perfect day. And we get there, get kickoff going. Okay, let's go. And I look over to my left and I'm like, man, those clouds are coming in kind of quick. And all of a sudden, like within 2 minutes, just a torrential downpour. I was like, what the It was sunny. Where did this come from? What the hell?
And we're lucky. We're lucky we started building more and more shit around there, or else the geese would still be flocking over there.
That was bad when the geese used to take over a pitch. That was freaking awful. Yeah, you get geese or seagulls. Seagulls were bad too.
Yeah,
early TFC
seagulls
days.
are still there, but they're not as.
They don't kill as bad now. They have like a roof over most of the stands. But it used to be like you'd watch a TFC game in like July, and there'd be like just these white dots on the screen. Like, what the hell is that? And then they'd all get up and go. You're like, oh shit, it's birds. Okay. But I agree with you guys to bring it back. Try to bring it back.
Yeah.
I'm with Sam. I don't care if Ronaldo starts. That's not my issue. He can't start every game if it's not suitable. But also if he starts, he plays like shit. Get him off the field.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he does when he has a bad game. the whole team suffers because he acts like a giant full diapered piss baby when things don't go his way. And that's what pisses me off.
And for set pieces, bro, you don't have to take them. You're good on even if being in the box, you might be even more threatening because
I'd actually rather him be in the box for a rebound.
And even with penalties, I mean, Bruno's also been failing with penalties recently, but Ronaldo's been failing with penalties also.
They've got a couple other guys on the team that I think are suitable penalty
Nuno
takers.
Mendes is an underrated penalty taker. Yeah. At this point, I'll trust fucking João Neves for fucking open heart surgery with me.
Can I say something, by the way? Can I say something, by the way, about that international break? Watching that game against Scotland, we're 2-0 down. We're down a man. Do you understand? To Ireland, sorry. That's how mad I was.
Scotland was also crazy, though. Scotland was poor.
You know how infuriating it is? You're 2-0 down. You're down a man, and you decide, you know what? You know what this game needs? Nelson Semedo. Fuck off. Get fucked. Eat shit and go to hell. Go to
get ready. Get used to that, bro. Matheus Nunes has been a right back at City all season. Let's put fucking Nelson Semedo in here, bro. Holy fuck.
This bald fraud makes some of the most bewildering lineup choices you have ever seen in your entire life. It is unbelievable.
Yeah. Do you know, I have three issues. One, that this man isn't getting called up. Why?
Thank you.
But I'm being serious here. We're calling up players from Turkey, Nelson Semedo for Fenerbahce, Saudi, of course, and now Belgium. You cannot tell me the Mexican league is that far down.
Yeah,
they're not. They're not.
And on what's his name? Forts. What's his name?
Forbes.
Forbes, of course.
What was he doing there?
That's how broke I am. I couldn't remember his name is Forbes.
He did change it recently, to be fair. So
what was it before?
Carlos Borges, I think. He changed it.
Okay, that makes sense then. Anyways, with him, how has he had an international cap before Kenda or Moura? That is insane. And then you look at the game today. I respectfully, and I like the kid. He's a Sporting Academy graduate as well. We sold him for some profit to either Juve or City. I think it was City. Bro, you look at the game today, and one kid was shining in there, and the other kid was, nowhere to be found.
No.
So yeah, Martinez with his selection sometimes it
is the most infuriating. It's not I don't think they've one time taken their best team on paper to any call up or tournament under him.
But he keeps saying stuff in the press conferences when he picks the teams there's so many players knocking on the door of the national team. I think he said Simoes at one point.
Would I lie?
Yeah. And he mentioned Moore and Kenda and a few others I think Thomas Araujo and Eduardo Quaresma. And he just never calls them up. He just calls up the same people. And then he'll just call up someone like Carlos Forbes, who he'd never mentioned before in his life. And just he'll come up instead.
It's
even on Tomas Araujo, prior to international break, Mourinho was benching Silva for him.
Yeah.
And he still calls up Silva before Araujo.
Right?
It's ridiculous.
And he scored a banger for
Tapia.
Too. For Tapia, yeah. But
great goal. But it's Sporting's fault. That game that Benfica tied, it was Sporting's fault. It was our fault. We got a corner kick against Santa Clara. Anyways.
But the other thing I want to mention about Roberto Martinez, he must be bored because on Monday, watching Manchester United versus Everton, he's one of the pundits. He's doing punditry.
What are you doing? Yeah, are you there?
Yesterday, I'm watching Chelsea versus Barcelona. Halftime, he's there again.
He was talking to Cucurella there after the game too.
Are we not? There's no way we're not paying you enough. There's no way you're not making at least $1 million or $2 million.
But to be fair, what is he gonna do right now? Fucking watch foot. At the same time, he is there scouting. He's watching
Benfica were playing. Watch Benfica. Watch Benfica and some other guy.
Go watch the game. Go do anything else.
Respectful. I can't believe I'm fucking gonna protect this broad or defend this bald fraud here. But Benfica and Chelsea probably have the same amount of Portuguese people in their team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mourinho does not speak Portuguese in that locker room.
He speaks English.
So Chelsea or Benfica is the same shit, man.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, he is the most bewildering manager. It was a bewildering managerial choice when they hired him. every single call up since he has come up has at least 2 or 3 players at minimum that where you're like, what the fuck? Like just absolutely bewildering manager. I cannot stress that enough.
I'm glad we don't have another international break till March, I think. So we've got a long time without having to see him manage, which is great.
And it's just exhibitions anyways, so like, who cares?
Exactly.
Group draws next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So
yes,
we'll see who we might. Portugal's pot 1. England is pot 1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Canada,
Argentina would be pot 1, and then the 3 hosts would be pot 1.
Yeah.
I saw something that was like they've made the draw, so the top 4 ranked teams kind of, which I think is England, Argentina, Brazil.
They did tennis. It's like tennis style,
Yeah, they can't meet each other until the semifinals. So,
which again,
I love that.
I don't hate the rule. It's again, FIFA's timing of announcing stuff is so stupid and shady. Where it's like the rule wouldn't be bad if you just didn't announce it at the dumbest time to make it look like it's shady. Which is what they did with the Miami Club World Cup stuff. They waited till Miami won the regular season title and be like, oh, well, we're going to let them have the MLS berth because, whatever. It's like, well, like, had you announced that like 8 months ago, I wouldn't be mad. But because you're announcing because they won, like, that's just kind of bullshit and shady and just makes you guys look stupid and not credible. So, yeah, I don't hate the rule because I guess it does benefit you to be a top seed. It's just, announce that sooner. Don't announce that like a week before the draw for your literal biggest tournament on the docket. Yeah. Like, it's just weird.
The other news piece I just want to talk about, I say it's news piece, but it's a loan watch. Have you guys seen BL's recent?
I tweeted it.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
2 misses and a penalty miss to lose. I believe in the Sudamericana final.
It was the equivalent of the Europa League.
2 things. Hulk also missed a penalty. It needs to be said too. Portugal, you're in the mud with us here, buddy. Actually, 3 things then. The second thing, BL after the game said, I knew I was going to come onto the game to make a difference. I just didn't realize it was for the negative. Crazy to even say that part out loud.
That's incredible. I didn't see that.
And then third, I was like invested at that point. I was in the comments, and these Brazilians. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They would kill
him. I would be saying the same shit. Brazilians were like, they hate him. They were like, how is BL hated in Corinthians, Mineiro?
How's he hated for every team?
And there's a fourth Brazilian team. I can't remember. I think Fluminense. I can't remember that.
Oh my god! So 4 of them.
How is he hated by 4 different Brazilian teams? This is unprecedented. Only these dumb Europeans will spend 8 million
on this type of idiot.
I was like, fair enough, bro. We didn't want to go after other people in the market. We spent 8 million on BL. I think this was Hugo Viana's fuck off to us for the first.
This was his fuck off and go to hell move.
Yeah, because although we praised him at the end, we did give him shit in the beginning.
This feels like a Hugo Viana, up
later,
yours,
boys.
Fucking
dumb.
That's the up yours, get fucked and eat shit move from Viana. Amazing. It felt like that was a baffling transfer when it happened, and as time has progressed, it's an even more baffling transfer now.
Beautiful.
Am I right in saying they have set up a website and not sign BL?
It's a loan. It's like a tracker for his minutes because if he hits a certain.
No, I think it's a mandatory. I think it's mandatory regardless.
No, it was mandatory if he hit like a certain percentage of like the minutes of the games played or something.
I think it was
me and Chris were talking about this a few weeks ago. Yeah, it was like a.
So Mace is no permit for 33%, and he's currently at 27%. So if we open the website. Let's have a look.
This was at the time. This is a while ago. This is in October. This is almost a month ago. And I remember the last time I spoke with Chris, it was at like 30%, I think. But he was going to be close. I said he's going to be like just over, just under.
So hilarious. They call
it.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but yeah.
Oh, it's gone down.
BL's I was gonna say, imagine the percentage increased because of the final. Like, just hit the fucking point because of the final.
I said to Chris, he's gonna if he finishes like 0.5% above or below, that's gonna be the funniest thing ever.
That's amazing.
What was his peak?
This is why I love. That's why I love Brazilians.
I love football. Football fans are undefeated, man.
That's crazy.
That's
23.
someone took time to make this, and I just want to. If you're out there and you see this, thank you.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate.
Yeah.
Richard Navs, appreciate you.
Appreciate.
I respect the hate. We are haters here.
Look, that's what you call generational hate. Like,
Facts.
phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just googled his name just to try and find that, and he's been slated not just by social media, but by a lot of pundits as well.
media.
Yeah.
Fair.
Poor guy, man. But
I feel bad, but also like game.
That should be the title of this.
Okay, that should have been the title of the game is the game. That'll be. I'll go back and edit it after. Also, before we wrap up, shout out to our under-17 boys for making the World Cup final.
Final is tomorrow at 4 p.m. I believe.
Tomorrow,
I believe so.
Beat Brazil in pens.
Thursday, they say it's either this Thursday or next Thursday at 4 p.m.
I feel like it'd be this week then.
Free to watch on RTP1, I believe. So that's also pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you watch that definitely.
I'll be checking it out then. Yeah, I thought it was actually on the
tomorrow,
weekend.
11 a.m. our time, Rich.
I should be able
Austria.
to watch that.
7:30 a.m. is Brazil, Italy. 7:30.
The third place. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'll be trying to watch that. Hell yeah.
And really quick, since we're on this too, I don't know anything else other modality wise, but I was up for work, but I was watching the Sporting Brugge game today as well. 2-0 win against
for the youth
Brugge
league.
boys for the youth league, for the youth Champions League. And great game from the lads, from the young lads. Similar thing. Like Brugge had a bit more possession, but the young guy, like we were a bit more clinical up top. Yeah. Kisanga had a big game. This was all without Flavio Gonçalves, Blopa.
There's with a lot of their guys not on there.
We're on our bench, and they still got the job done. I think they're up there in points too. We have to be.
They've been rolling. I think we have been rolling. I think we
only. I don't even know if we have a loss so far in the youth league.
They might have one.
I know we tied to Juve when we should have won that game. We beat Karat
4-1.
We were up 3-0, and then we won 3-2. I think it was. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Youth league. We have 11 points in our youth league, so we've done.
And we beat Napoli, says Kevin.
Yeah,
we did.
Bruges,
that's right.
Yeah, beat Bruges, tied to Juve, beat Marseille, tied to Napoli 1-1, beat Karat 3-2. So
I'll say because 11 points, like you have to have a loss or 2 draws or something. Okay, that's awesome.
Still undefeated,
with a couple games still to go, obviously.
Yeah.
So there.
With Bayern coming up, obviously when we play Bayern, and I think that's it. I don't see anything else.
Oh, do they only play 6?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought they matched UCL like game for game. Okay.
Yeah, me too. But it doesn't say that here. It just says Bayern, so I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Could be
either way.
If I'm wrong, don't blame me. Blame the Forza app.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Blame him anyways. Anything else we got to get to? I think there's really not much news-wise happening at the club, which is probably a good thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quiet. Just coming off the international break, it's always going to be.
It's always a little up. Unless something happens, it's always a little quiet.
I'm sure a referee mistake will happen next week that,
I can't wait.
People will moan about. So.
Varandas did meet with AVB during the international break. We never mentioned that, but I don't even know what the fuck happened.
No, nothing came out about it.
We also have
a bot
in the chat. What the heck?
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
I didn't
buddy,
see that.
When PSG beats when Sporting beats PSG, buddy, I need you to come back here, buddy. When
self-paid Felix, you are the most bot account of all time. Get out of our fucking comments, you fucking.
Maybe it's
no, you can say it. Bring the engagement. It's fine. We appreciate it.
Just spamming the YouTube comments. You're probably right, Sam. We'll probably have a ref mistake this week, and I for one can't wait for our weekly discussion on the offside lines. I've missed that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Or,
been a while. It's
quarters
been-
that shouldn't have been given, or a penalty shouldn't have been given, or
Mind you, the Benfica goal against Ajax maybe shouldn't have been given, but
yeah.
it doesn't matter now. It's okay. Viva Rui Costa.
And on that note, I think we can end it there. Yeah, shout out to Danny, who, the GOAT, as Richard as well. Unfortunately, Chris not be here today. Make sure you
Also
follow
the
him.
GOAT, though.
Facts on social media. And of course, all things Alvalade, all podcast platforms as well. Check out Richard's print works.
Yeah, I haven't been active posting about them, but I did release like 2 collections recently, so I will be back as soon as I'm moved in. I'll be back to more active stuff and dropping the European collection because I still got to work on that. I've been busy painting and renovating, ladies and gents.
No excuse, man. No days off. Come on now,
buddy. My knees are shot right now. Like I stand up, my knees make unhealthy sounds for a 28-year-old.
Facts, yeah, same here. But yeah, on that note, we'll see you probably next Wednesday, or whenever we're back. So see you then.
Peace.